Today I'm going to talk about something just a little bit different than normal, and that is how to create an inviting workspace. So for those of you who know, this is my house, and I know there's a lot of you out there who side hustle and work on stuff and do investing and rah, 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 and it is important to have a space dedicated to that, whether it's in your house or at a WeWork or wherever, where you can work on that. So don't forget to subscribe, and let's talk about how to give you a more productive workspace. If you own a home-based business, you know how challenging it is to stay focused on professional work at home. Our homes are just full of distractions, from chatty family members to beckoning household chores, and getting through the day's to-do list can seem impossible at times. So creating a dedicated home workspace is an excellent way to get around this problem. Here are some tips for designing and building a space in your home where you can give your business your full attention. You could move into a bigger space. Now, depending on how much space you have in your home and on your property, you may want to buy a new home to make room for your growing business. Now, this will allow you to find a space that fits your business and personal needs perfectly. It also might allow you a chance to house hack, which is great. Whether you need a backyard, workshop, a large garage for storing supplies, or a quiet home office for focused work, Redfin recommends the following. There are some basic home buying steps to ensure the process goes smoothly. For example, start by determining what you can afford based on your household income, down payment amount, and monthly expenses. It's also smart to get pre-approved for a loan and start browsing for homes online so that you can get a better idea of your opinions. You could also design your home. If you're interested in selling your home and moving into a more accommodating space, you may also consider building your own home. Now, building a custom home will allow you to design your space however you want. You get to decide on the exact layout of your personal rooms, business spaces, and everything else so that they will facilitate productivity and reduce time-consuming distractions. For example, this might mean building your office far away from the living room or kitchen. Get started by sharing your ideas with a professional builder and looking at available lots that might accommodate your needs. With the help of a good home builder, building a custom home won't be as time-consuming or stressful as it sounds. You could also convert your garage. Now, you may not have to move to make room for your business. With a little renovating, you can create a comfortable and efficient home office in your garage. Now, get started by decluttering the space. Clutter can be extremely distracting, so get rid of that crap. And even if you don't notice it surrounding you, research suggests that clutter can impact your mood and productivity. So rent a storage unit or find somewhere else to store those things so that you won't have to share your office with yard equipment and seasonal decorations. Reminds me, I need to declutter some of my desk. Once your garage is cleaned out, it's a blank canvas, ready to set up however you want. Now, keep in mind that you might need to add some outlets and internet hookups, because garage walls tend to be too thick to support a strong Wi-Fi signal from inside the home. So just make sure that you're prepared to do whatever it is to get it operational. If you live in a cooler climate, you may also have to add insulation and heating to your garage, or vice versa if it's a hot climate. In-floor heating is an efficient way and cost-effective option. Just look into your options and make sure that it's livable. If your garage lacks windows, consider installing some to let fresh air in and out and light into your workspace, because that's important. I work in a windowless office. It's not fun not seeing the sun. Now, plan for client meetings. If clients or customers will be coming to your home, you will have to put a little bit more thought into the design of your workspace. It's best to have a separate entrance in this situation so that people won't have to walk through your house to get to your office. Now, this may also be a good reason to build a separate structure on your property or convert an existing building into your workspace. Maybe that's a tool shed or a gazebo, greenhouse, and workshops can be converted into an office as long as they're the right size for your needs. Just keep in mind that you may have to hook up electricity and plumbing to the building. There are certain decorative touches that you can add to make your home office appear more professional to guests and clients and potential employees. And to add some professionalism to your office, Don Pedro recommends displaying your credentials, not really credentials, but something, or investing in an executive-style desk and painting the walls in an attractive and sophisticated style, because sophistication matters. If you'll be meeting with clients fairly regularly, consider setting up a little reception area and adding some designated guest parking. I actually really like that idea. I might get like some Marine Corps like red signs with gold writing. Plan your space to maximize productivity. Take the time to plan your space before making renovations, buying furniture, or hanging decorations. Good planning will reward you with an office that is both functional and aesthetically pleasing. Sketch a floor plan of the space, measure the room, and include windows, doors, outlets in your design. This will help you get your layout right the first time so you can avoid rearranging heavy furniture and tech equipment over and over and over again, which I've done and it's not fun. Remember that you can always hire a professional designer to help you out. Now, when I move back to Missouri, like my permanent place that I'm going to be doing business, no matter where I end up setting up shop, I'm probably going to hire a designer to help me out with everything. Now, that's especially useful if you'll be meeting your clients on property and you want your space to appear professional, and I highly recommend that. Again, focus on your comfort too. While the functionality and appearance of your home office are certainly important, so is the personal comfort. An ergonomic office chair is an essential element of comfort. Even the Marine Corps has adapted to ergonomic chairs, and that's saying something. They don't care about your comfort. It might save you from back pain, neck tension, and similarly, natural light can also help reduce eye strain and keep you feeling energized during the day. Again, windows. So try to position your desk near a large window. Bonus points for a beautiful view. Just be sure to supplement this natural light with a variety of lighting solutions to keep your space bright and uplifting, kind of like all this crazy stuff for videos. Task lighting, for example, can help you stay focused on your paperwork or computer work. When you run a home business, you can work from anywhere, but this doesn't mean that you should. Trying to get work done in a space that's too small, too cluttered, or too distracting can be frustrating and stressful. And not only that, but your inefficient workplace may be holding your business back. Carve out a space of your home for your business so it has room to grow. Now, if this video seemed a little bit different, it's because I'm actually utilizing content that was written by a guest poster, and this is the first time I've used a guest post for a YouTube video, but I thought it was a really cool content piece. And I also want to note one final piece here that wasn't covered in this, and that is that you need to have a separate place for your office, and you do not do anything but work in that office. I don't do anything in here that is not somewhat work related. And the reason for that is because if you have a workspace and you do other things, it'll kind of commingle. And you really want to set aside a space where you work so that when you go in there, you don't deal with personal stuff, you don't play around on your phone, you know you're working. And when you leave the work in there so that you can spend time with your family, your loved ones, and relax and play phone or whatever. So you want to be able to draw a fine line there and not let it commingle, because it's just going to add to stress when you're trying to do work, when you're with family, or trying to hang out with family when you're trying to work. And you want to keep those as separated as possible, even if you're self-employed. And that is why I really think that I will either have a completely detached area where I work or rent a space for my office so that I have to drive to work. Either way, no matter what, when I'm self-employed, it will not be like out of a bedroom in my house. It's like this. It's just not as conducive as having your own space. If you learned something from this or you're setting up your own space, I'd love to see pictures of your final space. Share them on Instagram, tag me in them from Military to Millionaire, and don't forget to smash that like button and subscribe so you can see more content.